Most dog owners live with a roommate they don't actually know. You think they're just waiting for a treat or a walk, but inside that skull is a biological supercomputer that has spent 15,000 years perfecting one specific skill: reading you. In 2026, a breakthrough study in canine neurobiology revealed something startling. We've been measuring dog intelligence the wrong way. We look at obedience, like how well they sit or stay, but true canine genius is found in social intelligence. Today, we are decoding the behavioral blueprint of the genius dog. If your dog does these 5 specific things, they aren't just smart, they are operating in the top 1% of canine cognitive function. They don't just see you as a human, they see you as a biological resource they've learned to hack. This isn't just about training, it's about the deep neurobiology of the dog-human bond that most people miss until it's too late. The first sign of a high IQ dog is how they watch your face. Humans are right hemisphere dominant for emotion, meaning our strongest feelings show up on the left side of our faces. In a genius-level dog, we see a consistent left gaze bias. While average dogs look at your face as a whole, the genius dog is scanning your left eye and the left corner of your mouth. They are performing a real-time sentiment analysis. They aren't waiting for you to get angry. They are predicting it 3 seconds before you even realize you're frustrated. This is the social AI blueprint. If your dog shifts their gaze to your left side the moment you enter a room, they are running a predictive model of your emotional state. They aren't just reacting to you, they are staying 2 steps ahead. The second sign is the asymmetrical wag vocabulary. We used to think a wagging tail was just a happiness meter, but we were wrong. A study recently confirmed that the direction of the wag is a complex neuro-linguistic signal. When a dog wags skewed to the right, their left brain is active, which is the side associated with positive, approach-based emotions. This is the safety signal. But if a stranger enters the room and your dog's wag skews left, that is a high alert signal. Their right brain, the side that handles fear and withdrawal, has taken over. A genius dog uses these wags with surgical precision. They will wag right for you, but the moment a social intruder is detected, that wag shifts left instantly. They are communicating their internal threat map to the pack. If you see this shift happen in milliseconds, you are looking at a dog with high emotional processing power. This tail talk is a hidden language that advanced pet parents are finally starting to decode. The third sign is the oxytocin feedback loop. This is a profound part of the blueprint. We call it the oxytocin anchor. When you and your dog lock eyes, both of your brains release oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds a mother to her newborn. But here is the genius twist. High IQ dogs have learned to initiate this gaze specifically to lower human cortisol. Average dogs look at you when they want something, but genius dogs look at you to regulate you. They have identified that by staring into your eyes, they can physically alter your brain chemistry, making you more compliant and calmer. It is a biological handshake that they have mastered to ensure their survival within the human domestic blueprint. This is why the most intelligent breeds often seem to stare into your soul. They aren't just looking, they are actively editing your mood. Beyond the eyes, a genius dog exhibits high-level spatial reasoning and object permanence. This is the secret fifth sign, often called the hidden map. While an average dog might forget where a ball went if it rolls under a couch, a genius dog maintains a 3-dimensional mental map of their environment. They don't just search blindly, they calculate the trajectory of the object. This cognitive trait is linked to the working memory of the dog. If your dog can find a specific toy among dozens when you name it, they are demonstrating fast mapping, a linguistic skill previously thought to be exclusive to human toddlers. This ability to link a sound, a human word, to a specific physical object after only 1 or 2 exposures is the ultimate indicator of a high-performance canine mind. The fourth sign is rehearsed anticipation. Does your dog know you're coming home before your car even turns the corner? Science calls it hyperacute sensory mapping. Genius dogs don't just hear your car, they have memorized the unique acoustic frequency of your engine and the specific rhythm of your footsteps. They aren't just waiting, they are rehearsing. Research shows that high-intelligence dogs enter a state of positive stress roughly 10 minutes before their owner's scheduled arrival. They are tracking time not through a clock, but through the degradation of your scent in the house. As your scent fades to a specific low point, their brain triggers the return protocol. This is time mapping. If your dog is always at the door at the exact right moment, they are literally smelling time. They are calculating the exact ppm or parts per million of your skin cells floating in the air to know exactly how far away you are. Another critical marker is inferred intent. A genius dog doesn't just respond to commands, they respond to what they think you are about to do. This is why your dog might get excited the moment you put on a specific pair of shoes or pick up your phone in a certain way. They aren't just reacting to the object, they are interpreting the context of your behavior. This level of inferential reasoning allows them to navigate complex social structures. In the wild, this allowed their ancestors to coordinate hunts without a single sound. In your living room, it allows them to manipulate you into an extra treat before you've even opened the cupboard. They are reading the pre-signals of your life. The final sign is the transition of the connection. Your dog doesn't see you as a human. They see you as the most complex, rewarding, and predictable puzzle in their environment. To them, you are the anchor. When we look at the behavioral blueprint of these animals, we see a creature that didn't just evolve to survive, they evolved to partner. If you see these signs, don't just call them good, call them what they are, a biological masterpiece of social engineering. They are masters of mirroring your stress levels to offer support when you need it most, often before you realize you're stressed. This emotional mirroring is the highest form of interspecies empathy. So, look at your dog right now. Are they looking at your left eye? Is their tail beginning a subtle right-hand arc? Are they sitting by the door before you've even reached for your keys? These aren't coincidences. They are the markers of a mind that has been watching you, learning you, and loving you for thousands of years. Because while you're trying to understand them, they've already figured you out. They are the silent observers of the human condition, and if you're lucky enough to live with a genius dog, you aren't just a pet owner, you're a student of the most successful evolutionary partnership in history. Look closer at the blueprint, and you'll realize they've been leading the way all along.